Hello and welcome back. This is 2.5 weeks post tummy tuck now, so you know, time be a passing and I be a feeling a million times better since my last video, because I can walk almost straight now. I still can't walk straight though, like I'll show you. Oh my god, I'm still so bent. Yeah, this is literally, my legs are straight and I'm still bent like that. I try and like roll my shoulders back and convince myself I can go a bit higher, but I can't. So that's that, which is kind of frustrating me a bit because I have to go back to work on Tuesday. And I'm a cook on a boat. So yeah, I also have to get a flight to go back to my boat. My mum's like, are you sure you're going to be able to walk to the gate? Because the gates are normally like 20 minutes away or something. But like, fuck, I don't want to stay lying around the house any longer. Like, I'm so bored. Like 2.5 weeks, I've not really been doing anything apart from chilling and like attempting to walk like a little bit each day. I went into town yesterday and I had to go to the bank, and then I had to walk to a shop and buy like a gift card for my friend. And I was just so dead tired afterwards. It feels like all my stamina's gone, and like my stomach like ached, kind of like the scar was pulling, so I was just like, fuck. But like every day I'm getting like a tiny bit straighter. So yeah, and overall like I feel good. I went back to my surgeon on Tuesday and I got drain taken out. The drain was coming out of here, yeah, coming out of my leg, so that's where I thought it was. But when he pulled it out, I felt it coming from like up here, and literally it went in there and it was all the way up here. It was like having like a giant snake being pulled out of my body. It was disgusting. But I feel like a new woman after that. Like now the drain is gone, I feel so happy. But luckily I never had to drain it. Like nothing came out. There was always like a little bit from just after the surgery, so I was kind of just like carrying around this bit of rank stuff for like 2 weeks that I'd come out my body the day of the surgery. So that was kind of nasty, and it felt like it was not getting infected, but it was getting like, you know, like when you yank it around all the time and then it just kind of felt a bit shitty. But yeah, the scar is healing. My surgeon said the scar is healing really well. I can show you the scar. Do you get a bit worried sometimes because like I got the tape over it and now I'm like cleared to shower? He's just like, yeah, just take your shower and then eventually the tape will like wash away. I don't really want the tape to wash away. I feel like that's like my protective layer, if you know what I mean. Not like I'm not showering, but I did have literally my first shower in 2 weeks yesterday. So yeah, I've been just like washing at the sink like a peasant until then. But I get a bit worried because like, well, once, like a few days ago, like I had to walk around London a lot because my surgeon was there. And probably the most walking since the surgery, and then like a bit of blood came out of my scar and I was like, great, I've opened up again. But apparently that's kind of normal for that to happen. But yeah, does anyone else, well, does anyone else, because some people haven't had a tummy tuck yet, but also just get like a lot of strange sensations in my stomach, like kind of like spasms and weird nerve feelings. So that has also been happening, but overall I'm feeling kind of normal. I just want to straighten up. Like, I feel fine. It's just embarrassing, like walking around town yesterday, like 2 people came up and were like, are you okay? And I had to be like, oh no, it's okay, I just had a surgery like 2 weeks ago. Because I literally walk like this. Which is not kind of a normal thing that one would see from like a 26-year-old, if you know what I mean. But I guess I just have to live with it. I just hope miraculously I'm like by Tuesday when I have to go back to work. Yeah, anyway, I'll show you the scar. Okay, so this is me. A lot of people go for fajas. I don't know how they're called, but I ordered some off Amazon and I tried them on and it wasn't really my vibe. It made my bum look super flat. I didn't like it. My bum has gone super flat, but anyway. Oops. Secret extra layer. Where are my little... There we are. I mean, you can probably see my pubes. But that is my little scary worry. Does go a bit further than I thought. All the way there. Fucking all the way there. And my little belly button. But it's black because it's still got the glue on it. And the doctor just said that that would wash away eventually. Fuck. I get kind of freaked out taking the garment off. It's like my safety blanket. And then when I take it off, it just feels super weird because it like I have it on quite tight and it feels super supportive. And then when I take it off, it's just like a little bit stressful. She sometimes makes me a bit, oh my god, I don't know, like I'm going to cry, but like makes me a bit emotional, like looking at this guy. I don't know why, because it's just such like a big change. And it freaks me out a little bit. Because I'm only like 26. I know it's not like the most attractive thing and I know it will like go in a year. Also, I'm hoping, because I've got quite pale skin, so it kind of, apparently you scar better, but I don't know, like, it's just such a big thing. And I don't think, you know, people, well, I know people do think about it, but it's like a thing that's going to be on your body for the rest of your life now. Obviously, I did want to get it because I literally had like a 3-finger gap in my stomach muscles. I haven't even had kids or anything. It's just sometimes feels like it's not fair. But I know my boyfriend won't care. Like, yeah, I have like a scar down there. Just, it's a lot of worry, isn't it? Like, you just hope everything's gonna heal up okay. And like with the lipo, you hope it's all gonna go down and you're not gonna have any complications or anything. I don't know why I got a bit emotional. But yeah. So this is what my stomach looked like beforehand. I'm just gonna show you a quick little video because the next clip I'll show you now what it looks like at 2 weeks. Obviously you can see this scar from my appendix scar there. See that massive hang? Oh my gosh. I don't know how I live with it. And I wasn't even like full there. Obviously I was like super self-conscious about it and didn't really like it. I'm doing audio here because I was actually speaking in Portuguese in this video for a different video that I was gonna make and I never made. So yeah, obviously not ideal. Okay, I'm actually getting changed now. So I just thought, my mum says I have to wash my garment, but man's got a spare in it, so why not just give you a little show. I don't like looking at it though because I get freaked out that it's gonna look like, I feel like I'm swollen and bloated or like I put on weight from doing nothing. I get really freaked out taking it off. I don't know why, it just freaks me out. I don't like it. Never did I have a fucking waist like that though. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Is that my abs? Yes, it doesn't look great from this angle. Probably because I'm swollen. I feel like I'm just worried. You know, you just like, you have one something so bad and you worry it's not going to be there. But fucking hell. Jesus Christ. My ass has gone so fucking flat now. Ugh. He said like I'd be impressed by my back, but I hadn't seen my back. Fucking I can't lean back. Honestly, I'm just like, I kind of got a little bit of an ab line here. So I feel like I do, you know, I don't want these lumpy bits at the side. Looks pretty good though. That is, feels bloated. Damn, still got my biceps. Okay, it's enough looking at myself in the mirror.
So that's a nice little side-by-side comparison for you. I'm super happy so far. Obviously, I'm super nervous about how things will look, but this is 2 weeks post-op, and you know, with swelling and no working out, and it looks like that, you know, I can't really ask for more. But yeah, I'm buzzing to actually start working out again.
And back on goes the old Garmin Taruni. I don't like this one as much. I don't know, it doesn't feel as long. I feel like, which I always have to do anyway, but I'm always like pulling it down. I guess it's good to rotate them. Ugh, also my skin is major dry at the moment, so that's not ideal. So I would say my top tips for recovery, what are the things I couldn't live without? Number one would be like a recliny chair. Luckily my parents have those sofas where, you know, when you flick the side up and then it goes like whoop, and then you can kind of lay out a bit. They had one of them, and I just put my 2 cushions under my knees and just lie there. And then I also, instead of having 2 cushions, when I was sleeping I had like a duvet stuffed into a pillowcase, and that was really like high up for like good with bending my knees and everything. That's kind of where it ends, really. That's all I think I needed. But I also had my grandma's walker, which was super useful like the first week because I was so hunched over. So leaning on that really, really, really helped me. It's so crazy to think that I was like that like a week or so ago. I took like laxatives for the first 2 days, and then I went on the 3rd day, and then I've just been like clockwork ever since. So that wasn't really a problem to me. I actually like had a stool and I put my legs up on that when I was on the toilet, so I was kind of in that squat position, and then it would just kind of, you know, so that worked for me. I didn't buy all these protein shakes. I didn't do anything. I just kind of ate. Like my mum and dad bring me tea and toast every morning in bed, so I just had that, and then kind of didn't really have an appetite, so it just kind of ate whatever really. But I'm just staying away from like sugary, unhealthy things because it doesn't feel like it kind of nourishes me in recovery. So eating lots of oranges and apples and fruits and stuff, that's probably helping me a lot. Just having people there is the important thing. I couldn't have done it without my mum and dad. Also, getting emotional again because, you know, my dad's retired. He was just around all day. Like, he'd make me a tea whenever I wanted. You know, he'd bring me lunch, he'd bring me snacks. Like, my mum would help me with everything. She even helped me like washing with my garment. Like, so nice. And I actually feel like bad for people who have to do it on their own, because I really think you need somebody there, at least for the first week. You know, like just being there and helping out with things, because I really couldn't do anything. I didn't make a cup of tea for like till like 3 days ago. Granted, I got quite used to it being made for me, so I probably could have done if I tried, but it was nice to know that I just had to sit back and relax and everything would be done for me. So that was probably the most amazing thing, just having somebody there. But yeah, I didn't really buy anything. No, didn't buy anything. I've been taking like an immunity tablet gummy that I stole from my work, and that was it. I probably should have eaten more protein, but protein shakes are expensive, and I don't really, you know, if I buy the powdered one that I normally take for the gym, I just don't really want to drink it. Like, yeah. But bread has protein, and I've been eating a lot of toast, so yeah. I hope this was helpful. It's kind of just a bit of a ramble, to be honest, but if you're like, if you've just had the surgery, or if you're in the first week and you think, oh my God, it's never going to end, it does. Because I'm like 2.5 weeks, and apart from the crooked walking, I really feel like a new woman. I just think, keep compressing, you know, just look after yourself. If you feel like you're doing too much, just don't do it, because like, you spent fucking loads of money on this surgery. So, like, don't push yourself. That's what I was like yesterday. After walking around town and getting super tired, then my dad dropped it, my nan's, who lives like 10-minute walk away. He was like, you can walk home. Literally called him like, can you come pick me up? Because I'm not going to push myself. I don't want to ruin, you know, don't want to have any complications. You don't want to overdo it. So whatever you're doing, just chill. Let someone look after you and eat what you feel like eating. Just like warming, nourishing stuff. Don't think that you need to chug down protein shakes and a bunch of shit, because I'm fine. I'm still standing. Actually, she says that and there's like a protein shake in the background. But that was the first one I bought, and it was yesterday when I was at the supermarket. So I haven't been drinking them the whole time. But yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. I might do an update on Tuesday. I might like document my trip to the old airport and back to my boat. So could be quite an interesting one. Quite a slow video if I'm walking around though, to be honest. Anyway, ciao for now. Happy recovery, or good luck if you're thinking about surgery, and can you just like the video or subscribe to me?